I'm having Dick for breakfast. I'm Spotted Dick. Spotted Dick is one of those bizarrely, extremely British foods that, in this country anyway, there are only two reasons you're going to eat this. The first is, you're British, and you go to a store, and you happen to see this on the shelf, and you're like, you know, my grandmother made Spotted Dick when I was a lad, and I've not had it for years, but now that I see this on the shelf, I can't help but think that I miss it. And I'm certain it won't be any good. I mean, not nearly as good as hers, but I might as well try it. The other reason being that you're American and you think the name is funny. But yeah, this for anyone who doesn't know what Spotted Dick is, it is sponge pudding. Whatever that means. I mean, the British call Jello jelly, so I mean anything could be pudding, to be perfectly honest. Looking at the can itself, it looks a bit more like cake. The spots, if I'm not mistaken, are raisins. Yeah, fourth ingredient, raisins. Anything else odd in here? No? No sponge. But it is microwavable. So I'll be right back. Having opened the can, we see that it is indeed a little cake, and there's a bit stuck to the lid, and I'm trying it without cutting myself, hopefully. Okay, it tastes like fruitcake. Rather good fruitcake. Very, a lot of spices in it. Tastes like something in particular. I can't think of what. But that'll go good with the raisins. Alright, let's pop this thing in the microwave. Alright, while that's running, I thought I would share the contents of the can here. What they have you do is open one end of the can, run a knife around it, and then turn it out. But it turns... the top of it was the nicer end. The bottom looks like it's been sitting in a can, so I flipped it over. They actually suggest removing the bottom of the can, but it came right out. The other method of cooking this is steam cooking, wherein you take the whole can and drop it into a pot of water and boil it for 35 minutes. And then, it says, never allow saucepan to boil dry, add more water as necessary. That's a lot of boiling. To prevent spurting, hold cloth over can opener when removing can top mark, open this end first. That's ridiculous. I can just imagine this thing like bulging out of the can because it's full of steam. And when you put it in the microwave, you have to put a bowl over top of it, probably so that you steam it as well. Minute and a half in the microwave, you let it sit for 2 minutes. Oh, there we go. Well, it's looks about the same as when it went in. Maybe a tad soggier around the edges. I am not going to eat this whole thing, by the way. This is 9 servings of carbs. Yeah, I have threatened my family with Spotted Dick today. It's very hot. It's a little runny, you know, especially around the bottom, but it's not bad. It's hot. It's fruitcake, pretty much, with, you know, a very limited selection of fruit. But yeah, there's a lot of one particular spice, and it's something that I usually experience in stuff with raisins, and it's not cinnamon, it's something else, and I can't think of what it is. But I call this a success. I'm sure that if you went to England or knew someone who made Spotted Dick, it would probably be better than this. But this by itself as a food thing, not bad. Use more raisins. Yeah.